Welcome to my office. Go ahead and pull up a chair. Look, I want you to treat this explainer as your ultimate academic advising session. Today, we're going to tackle the literal biggest anxiety you probably have right now about the tech job market, and we're going to map out your strategic university plan. You're looking at a world that is shifting faster than any curriculum can possibly keep up with, so we need to be incredibly precise about your next steps.
It's the elephant in the room, right? Will an algorithm just replace you by the time you're settling into your career? Well, with expert timelines predicting a 25% probability of artificial general intelligence arriving as early as 2029, asking if AI will take your job isn't some sci-fi thought experiment anymore. It is absolutely the most vital question for your future career.
55,000. That's a staggering number of U.S. job cuts directly attributed to AI in just 2025 alone. Major tech firms are explicitly citing AI-driven restructuring, proving that this tech labor disruption isn't a future theory, it's already happening right now.
Okay, so here's our roadmap for the session. 1. The 2030 landscape. 2. U of T's deep tech path. 3. Waterloo's hybrid path. 4. The AI resistance scorecard. And 5. The human-centric advantage. Let's dive in.
Section 1. The 2030 landscape. The AI reality check.
What we're experiencing right now in the industry is being called the junior crisis. We are seeing a 15% year-over-year drop in entry-level job postings and a 13% employment drop for recent grads in exposed fields. Why? Because AI is just eagerly eating up all the boilerplate code and routine tasks you typically handle in your very first job. The traditional on-ramp for your career is basically breaking.
Now, there is a massive silver lining here. The World Economic Forum estimates that while 92 million jobs will be displaced globally, a whopping 170 million new ones are going to be created. That means a net gain. The catch is that these new roles require entirely different skills. So our whole goal today is just to align your education with those surviving high-leverage roles.
Section 2, U of T, the deep tech path, building the AI.
Our first solution is the University of Toronto's Engineering Science program, specifically the Machine Intelligence major. This is a globally renowned research powerhouse that only accepts about 270 insanely elite students a year. It's purposely built for Archetype 1, the deep tech specialist. If you sit there dreaming of understanding the underlying physical laws of AI models, of becoming a researcher at OpenAI, a scientist at NASA, or solving complex engineering challenges that AI can't even fathom yet, this is your path. U of T does this through a grueling but honestly brilliant 2+2 first principles model. Get this, they don't even let you touch your specific AI major right away. For the first 2 years, you are forced into an intellectual boot camp, deeply studying quantum mechanics, structural materials, and classical mechanics. You build an incredibly broad engineering foundation before you're finally allowed to specialize in your third year. So, what happens when you finally hit that machine intelligence curriculum? By mastering heavy theoretical abstractions like matrix algebra and probabilistic reasoning, you aren't just learning how to import a machine learning library from some tech giant. You are literally being trained to architect the very next generation of algorithms from scratch.
Section 3. Waterloo, the hybrid path. Directing the AI.
Alternatively, we have the highly exclusive Waterloo and Wilfrid Laurier double degree program in computer science and business administration. They take only about 100 to 150 students annually. This path crafts Archetype 2, the techno-commercial executive. It's tailored for students who want to merge deep mathematical computation with functional business strategy. If your goal is to be a CEO, a product manager at Google, or a serial high-velocity SaaS entrepreneur, this creates a uniquely versatile leader. Let's see how this builds your skill set. Unlike U of T's foundational first 2 years, Waterloo plunges you straight into simultaneous specialization. You're doing formal software proofs in Core CS at Waterloo while concurrently studying finance and marketing at Laurier. This creates an intense cognitive friction where you're switching rapidly between completely different modes of thinking on the exact same day. But here is the massive economic advantage. Waterloo boasts the world's largest co-op system. By doing up to 6 paid work terms, your wages scale rapidly, jumping from around $21 an hour starting out, all the way to $55 an hour. You can graduate with 2 years of highly paid experience at giants like Shopify. Remember that junior crisis we talked about earlier? Yeah, this co-op model lets you bypass that vulnerable junior stage completely. This is incredibly relevant right now.
As tech industry leaders openly discuss, traditional programming is rapidly evolving into what they call fast engineering. If AI agents are the ones writing the boilerplate code, the absolute highest value goes to the person who knows exactly what to build. This heavily favors the Waterloo graduate who possesses the high-level business domain knowledge to strategically direct those AI agents.
Section 4. The AI Resistance Scorecard. Let's stack them up.
Putting these two Canadian pedagogical powerhouses head-to-head, U of T clearly provides deeper, physics-based mathematical foundations for physical world complexity. Waterloo, on the flip side, trades that profound physical science depth for unmatched entrepreneurial flexibility and immediate financial independence through its co-op earnings.
When it comes to startups, these programs breed two very different kinds of founders. U of T EngSci produces the deep tech founder, tackling fundamental scientific revolutions that require intense math. Waterloo, fueled by its Velocity incubator, produces the ultimate hacker hustler, the rare hybrid who can seamlessly code the software product on Monday and pitch the investors on Tuesday.
The beautiful thing is, both of these university paths brilliantly avoid the highly vulnerable routine app development trap, which sits at a dismal 20 out of 100 for AI resistance. Instead, they secure near-perfect AI resistance scores. U of T does it by preparing you for fundamental AI research, scoring a 98, and Waterloo does it by preparing you for business strategy, scoring a 97.
Section 5. The Human-Centric Advantage. The advisor's final takeaway.
Look, recent university research shows that AI-generated code is currently only about 75% accurate. But more importantly, AI fundamentally struggles with big picture thinking. It'll happily spend 15 hours fixing a minor bug while completely missing the core business objective. Because of this, your essential human-in-the-loop skills, things like cross-functional collaboration, stakeholder negotiation, and ethical product judgments, are going to command a massive market premium.
I absolutely love this perspective from Waterloo student Dasha Yefimenko. She points out that the industry will always need people who can steer the AI. Technical skills are really just your baseline toolkit now. It's your human empathy, your domain curiosity, and your capacity to strategically steer these automated tools that provide true, lasting job security.
So here is your academic advisor's final blueprint. Your decision depends entirely on your risk tolerance and where your true passion lies. U of T EngSci offers the highest ceiling for global scientific leadership and theoretical discovery. Meanwhile, the Waterloo double degree offers the highest floor for commercial versatility and agile business execution.
As you leave this advising session today and strategically plan out your path to 2030, you have to ask yourself one profound question. Are you meant to build the fundamental AI models of the world or build the business frameworks that deploy them? The choice is entirely yours.